Steven,
Good morning. How are you?
oh my gosh, dude, I'm so busy today. How are you?
Busy's better than being not busy, I
Yeah,
guess.
yeah. I see you're busy working the streets today, huh?
Yep, all weekend.
Awesome, awesome. Yeah, thanks for jumping on, man. I actually thought that I had the setting on Zoom where it puts you in a waiting room, and it does say that, so I got to figure out what's going on with that. But anyway, sorry about that.
Oh,
Little
that's good.
that meeting was kind of lasting a little long. Man, I just wanted to kind of jump in with you on the Zoom meeting, and I haven't talked to you in a while, and I wanted to get your feedback of 10X and the call center and anything specific that we can do better that you've seen, and just
So far, okay, so I've been with you guys since the end of January, right?
right.
And so really February was my first full month. So you have February, March, and April. I literally have no complaints whatsoever. I love you guys. I love the program so far. I'm still trying to get in there and still learn. Um, I'm still trying to figure it out.
The CRM
Lee,
saying specifically.
yeah, um, just I'm just trying to go because Leland and his people are pretty much taking care of everything. So I don't really know. I mean, I know how to add somebody and make the appointment and move them in here, but I'm still kind of learning. Um, and Leland, I love to death. He's awesome.
Okay.
Him and his team are great. Um, you know, Samantha seems to be spot on. She's literally when the lead comes in, she's on it.
Okay.
Um, I literally just I have no complaints.
Wow.
Um,
Okay.
I expected to be slow in the very beginning until things start to pick up. I think things are starting to pick up, and hopefully with spending that extra ad spend, I can get more leads. I would generally like 10 coatings a month. I mean, I've been getting that because I've gotten a few on my own. Um,
Referrals and such, which is kind of like a snowball effect.
yeah, so I mean, I'm having the time of my life, really. I mean, you
Okay.
know, I'm thankful for all you guys, and and I think I've told you before, the call center is a godsend. There's no way I would be able to do this without it. I work 14 days out of the month, and I would literally, like, if I worked till 6, I would literally have to go home and then answer emails and messages and try to
Yeah.
call people. And I just, I have a fiance at home, and then on my days off that I pick up my kids. So I got to run them to baseball and different things like that. So,
Right.
there's just no way in the world I would be able to do it. And,
Yeah.
and I'm happy to pay the fees to
Right.
get to do it. So,
So you would say the call center saves you just like time, even though you like it costs money, it just saves you that time and that freedom from like having to do all those things. Also, there's a learning curve to the sales part because they're not walk-in leads or referral leads. They're like exclusive leads that we created through Facebook or Instagram or whatever, right?
and the one girl that called or messaged, and I'm like, well, I'm going to try my hand at it. So I answered her back and I said, hey, do you have a phone number that I could we can do a quick phone call? And she gave me her phone number, and I pretty much went how, because I've listened to a lot of the phone calls that the call center does, so I'm kind of a little familiar with what to say and the different questions. So I jumped on a call with her, and I sold her, and she paid up front. Um,
Really?
so so it's still learning, and I really I want the call center to do it. I don't want to
You don't want to do it, but
yeah, I
you
don't
don't
want to do
mind.
it. Yeah, I don't mind. Um, I think it might have been later in the evening, and I don't know if everybody sits at home and waits for a beep to the CRM that a lead comes in. So I don't always expect somebody to answer. So I'm like, hey, let me try my hand at it. So I got out my notebook and just write things down, and then I called her.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I think that listening to the calls, so I always tell everybody, like, even though they're calling for you, I still want you to listen to the calls. Also, you might hear like something in the call that maybe is not true as far as like, your business, what you do, what you don't do, but listening to the calls and like just learning from those guys, closing the deals or not closing the deals for that matter, because it doesn't matter at the end of the day. Like they're trying to follow up as fast as possible when the leads come in.
Right.
And, they don't work weekends, so you may have to like follow up through a message, or somebody might want to talk right away, because there is more time on the weekends, which they just started working Saturdays, but there's more time on the weekends for the leads to answer, because not everybody has off during the week. So
Right.
they work 9 to 5s and they can't always answer the phone when we call, or they don't have those few minutes. So that's awesome, man. I mean, I appreciate it. I just wanted to just get you on the call real quick and just do like a little like 60-90 day follow up with you to see what's happening, what's good, what's bad, what we can improve on.
Yeah.
Hate it or you
Of
don't.
course, of course, we all want to be booked up every single day, and I know that, and I have realistic expectations, so I know we're not going to get, obviously we see more no's than yeses, and
Yeah.
we're not gonna get everybody, and it's it is what it is, and there was a guy that messaged us a little while ago. Well, I would say maybe sometime in March, and I think every time that somebody tried to message him, it says like error in the CRM. So I don't know if it was like a bad phone number or something. So he just wanted a quote, and I kept seeing that. So I messaged him on Messenger, and I'm like, hey, are you still looking to get a quote? Because he had a 22 Corvette. He's like, yes.
Yeah.
So then and he said he was a busy person. So I said, is it? I talked to Leland. We'll go back. So I talked to Leland
Right.
before, and he mentioned that it's best practice to not do quotes over like a text or a message, but to call them. But I knew this guy was busy, so I'm like, is it easier for you just to get a quote over Messenger? And he said yes.
Yeah.
So in the long run, to come find out, he's like always in meetings and different things like that, and he can't always take a phone call. So I told him what was up, and I did him the spiel, and I sold him on a 9-year coating for $1,400. So
Through
uh,
message.
through the messenger, yeah.
Yeah. So it's not that it doesn't work. I think the biggest takeaway from the messenger is, as long as they have that value given to them first before they get that price, even in messenger, whatever vehicle it is that you're delivering that message, like through messenger or through whatever it is, text or email or type, or on the phone, as long as they know the value of what they're getting before you give them that price.
Right. And what I
That's
did
what
was
you did.
I mentioned, yeah, is what I
Right.
mentioned is like, hey, what I include is this, and this. And I said, you're not going to find anybody else in the area that will not charge
Right.
you for the windows, will not charge you for the wheels. And I say, I include all that to give you more value in what you're getting.
That's it.
So,
That's it. Yeah. And so it's just, I feel like it's harder to do because like you don't have that emotional message that you're giving them through text, because text is
I
2D.
agree.
So
Totally
it's a little
agree.
harder, but yeah, by all means, if they don't want to get on the phone, just do that. And it does work. Yeah, I know. We do have a guys that close, like they just want to close through messenger. Cool. Do your thing. Like we'll provide the leads, go close through the messenger. Some of them don't use a call center because they have time and they want to use their own sales ability to do so. So cool, man. Well, I appreciate you jumping on. Anything else? Um,
No, I'm just looking
Matt?
forward to being busy all summer, and
Yeah, me too.
I'm happy that I got my shop. Um, it's gonna be a godsend when it's 100 degrees out and I'm
Yeah,
inside in
yeah,
AC coating a car and not dripping sweat all over
yeah.
it.
Because
Trying
it is absolutely miserable. So let's back up too. So you were in your own garage, right? And then
yeah,
you just
I've been
moved into a shop.
yep. So I was doing all my coatings in my garage for the last little over 2 years, and with all the business I'm getting, so had wanted to get at a shop last year, but I wasn't doing a whole lot. Most of my stuff was detailing and mobile stuff, and I really wanted to get into the big ticket stuff, and that's obviously why I went with you guys because
Yeah.
one, I talked to Leland and he really sold me on it. Um, and now that I'm doing a lot more work, I'm like, I need to get out of my garage because one of the last coating that I did in the beginning of February, this guy had a 6-inch lift on his Ford F-250 and it
Mm,
wouldn't fit in my garage. So that really bummed me out. I'm like, I gotta find a garage that I can afford
yeah.
and do that. But now I can fit an RV in this garage. It's 51 feet long and with a
Wow.
14 foot door. So
Hell
I'm
yeah.
ready.
Awesome, dude. Well, congrats to your success. So that was awesome. So you're like 2 years doing out of your garage, and you hooked up with us like 3 or 4 months ago, I guess, or almost 4. And you're in a garage. I mean, in a shop now.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
awesome, man.
yeah.
Congrats to you. That's awesome.
Appreciate it.
Um, well, cool. I should have asked you this in the beginning. I'm recording a call, by the way.
Okay. Yep.
I just
Mhm.
do this for replays for like send to Lambert and them too. But I might if I have your permission, I might put it on our site too, if that's okay.
Yeah, that's fine. Absolutely.
Sounds good. Yeah, anything else, man, that you want to add? I
No,
appreciate
I have no complaints. I love you guys. I love Leland, the call
it.
center. I really just don't have anything to complain about.
I love it, man.
I mean,
Thanks,
just
man.
I'm getting a lot of leads. I mean, get me more sales, but that's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
anybody's fault. That's not anybody's fault.
Yeah, it's coming.
Just, so I see a lot of no's every day, and I expect
Yeah.
that, and it doesn't bother me because there's going to be somebody that's going to say yes. So
Yeah, the more no's we get, we're just closer to a yes. So just keep pounding them and trying to fill up your calendars as best we can. So again, congrats to you, Steve. I appreciate you
yeah,
your trust in us as well. So
yeah.
sounds good, brother. Well, that's all I got, man. I
All
appreciate
right,
you, brother.
thanks. All right, thanks, Dave. Appreciate it.
No problem. You have a great day, Steven.
Bye bye.